Hey guys, Sashik here, your favorite personal trainer, and today I'm going to be showing you my personal stretching routine. I developed this routine because I've been experiencing some lower back pain, and so for me, what it was coming from was tight hips, glutes, and hamstrings. So this is what this routine addresses, and hopefully it helps some of you guys. So we'll go ahead and get started. So the first position I do is a deep lunge position, and so as you get better at these stretches, you can push them further and further. And if you're not very good at them yet, just have patience and do what you can, because this is what it's all about, is learning and progress. So what I do is go into the deep lunge position, and what that means is this front leg is out as far as I can get it, and this back leg is actually planted into the mat, and I'm taking my hip on this side, on my right side right now, and driving it towards the ground. So I'm pushing into the ground, and you'll feel that in your hip on the side with the leg that's planted. So I'm pushing, and you can use your arms for support if you need to. You also have this hand pushing against this leg, but you don't have to do that necessarily. So pushing, 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 and I'll show you what this looks like from the side. From here, I like to do what I pose I borrowed from yoga. And what you do is you come up off the mat, straighten that back leg, and you're keeping your right hand planted on the mat with your right leg back. So whatever leg is in the front, you want to use your opposite hand to support, and then you want to take the hand that's free. So this hand right here for me is the left hand. You're going to reach back towards the sky. So you're getting a little twisting motion here. And you're going to feel that in the glute and hamstring of the front leg. So let's do that from the other side. So what this will look like is front leg, opposite hand is planted. You're up off the mat with the back leg, and you're reaching back. And you'll feel that right here and right here. Alright, so the next stretch I like to do, so you want to do that on both sides. So for balance sake, I'll go ahead and show you. So right here, stretching, pushing. Now as you see, my right leg's forward and my left hand is planted up front. And I'm driving my hips into the mat still, and now I'm going to come up on that back leg and reach back. So the next stretch is called a pigeon stretch. This by far is one of my weakest stretches, and it's something I'm getting better at, and as you get better, you'll know what I'm talking about when I mention certain things. So what you do is, I like to progress into this stretch. So I start with this front leg being completely underneath me, and I'm up, and my leg isn't touching the mat yet, which eventually this part of my leg and glute will be on the ground. So I come in here, I slowly rock to the side and lower my body down. So I hold this position for a few seconds, and eventually what I want to be able to do is get this front leg in a 90-degree angle while keeping this back leg straight back, which I'm not actually able to do yet, but I'm working on it. So you're really pushing your weight into that leg. Now to the other side to show you. This stretch gets your glute and your hamstring pretty good. So I'm a little bit more flexible on this side. The next thing we do is from our back. So we get down, legs are up, 90-degree angle right here. Arms out by our side. We're going to rock from side to side. Hold this for a second, and you can use your hand to help push your knees down toward the ground. Come back across this side, and you want to try to get your legs down as far as you can. Pushing. Honestly, I like to use this free hand and push down on my knees right here. So So the next thing we do is have our legs straight out, arms out by our side, and we're kicking towards our hands. And you can actually hold this stretch as well. So come out right here and hold it. You're going to try to have your foot touch the ground. Alright, the next stretch we're going to go into is a glute stretch. So both legs out. You're going to cross one leg over, reach across. So you're reaching across your body, and you're taking this arm and you're pushing on your knee in the opposite direction. So once again, right now I have my right leg crossed over my left leg. I'm taking my right arm and I'm bringing this knee towards this left shoulder. So I'm using my elbow to push that. We got a couple more stretches to do and then we'll be done. So the next one is back on our back, legs crossed. Like we're sitting in a chair, you're taking your right hand with your right leg crossed and you're pushing on your knee. So push, 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 hold that for a second, and now you're gonna reach in the gap that you created with your legs with your right arm. Take your left hand on the outside of your thigh, grab your leg and pull it towards you. Hold that for a little bit and then switch legs. So now I'm taking my left hand, putting it on my left knee and pushing away from me. Now same thing, I'm going to reach in between this gap I created and pull my leg towards me. So there you have it. That's my full stretching routine to help alleviate back pain. I hope that helps some of you.